Okay, hi, Dr. B here, and we're asking the question, how do molecules react? This is known as kinetic molecular theory, and it's pretty straightforward. If two substances are to react, those molecules need to collide. They need to collide with enough force so that we have a chemical reaction. And they need to hit in the correct area, in this case, side by side, the right location on the molecule. When we do this, we end up with reactants turning into something that's halfway in between and then products. That halfway in between state is known as the transition state or the activated complex, and it rapidly moves from there, breaking apart, in this case right along there, to form your two products. Let's apply this by coming up with 5 ways to change the rate of a reaction. A good mnemonic is to say hit it with a stick. S stands for surface area. These molecules will be inaccessible if they're in a big chunk. So we better grind it up, or better yet, dissolve it, or better yet, make it in a gaseous form. So surface area number 1. Heating it up is always a good idea. You'll increase the kinetic energy of the molecules, leading to higher velocities, leading to more rapid collisions with higher energy. A rule of thumb that is, I don't know how reliable, is that the rate of a reaction should double every 10 degrees. Now, chemists actually try this all the time, and very rarely do they see the rate doubling when they go up 10 degrees. But I think it could simply be that when two chemicals are not reacting, and you heat it up a little bit, you go up 10 degrees, and in essence, 2 times nothing is still nothing. You have to hit a certain threshold where you're getting a significant number of molecules reacting for this to be effective. You can change the identity of the reactant sometimes. It sounds like you're cheating, but if all you're interested in is one of those substances, then you might be able to mess around with the other one to make it more reactive. You can increase the concentration of the reactants by decreasing the volume, for example. That should lead to more frequent collisions. And there you go. Or the most interesting is to add a catalyst. Come up with some way that these molecules have to react in the proper orientation, for example, or to do one of the steps in such a way that increases the rate of reaction by changing the normal mechanism. Okay, that's kinetic molecular theory.